Hey everyone, I know and just want to thank you so much for your questions and stuff like that you asked last night. It really was an honor to speak with you guys, but I wanted to just follow up with that question about how I kind of organize my day. And so I am going to show you just a snippet how I organize my day and then how I organize my week and my month kind of thing. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show you my calendar and how I kind of plan everything out month by month and week by week thing. So hope that answers your questions. Okay, so this is my Erin Conrad planner. And I like it because it has a month approach and then it also has a week by week approach. And this is new to Erin. She has a daily by hour, and I feel like these are big enough slots that I can write stuff in. She does have another option where it's not by hour, it's kind of broken up to morning, afternoon, and evening. But because of my schedule, I need the hour by hour. So just kind of talk about the month. I've already kind of sat down and planned out most of my month. I'm not quite finished, so you'll see that the second half isn't quite fully filled out. Right here, I have different challengers. I went through the people that are currently active in my challenge groups. Their names are written there, and I'm just going to reach out to them and see how they were doing and just kind of reconnect with them on a little bit deeper level than just checking in with them in the challenge group itself, but kind of private message them. In the blue are all of the things that we have going on this month. And so you'll see here that there's a What is Coaching on the 10th. There's the Free Clean Eating event starting the 16th, the 5-day Shako group starting the 23rd, and then the 3-day refresh on the 31st, and another live What is Coaching. And so I've kind of already planned in here that I'm gonna, on the 11th, I'm gonna set up a event on Facebook for that free clean eating. And the reason why I'm doing a clean eating the week of the 16th is because the following Monday here on June 6th, I'm going to start a challenge group. And so the idea is I get people in my free cleaning eating group and then maybe get them to do Shako, but otherwise I'm talking with them in that free clean eating week about potentially joining me for a challenge group and putting that out there. And so again, I'm setting that event up. And then also on the 17th, I'm going to start sending out invites for my 5-day Shako group. And again, this is strategically placed because if they like the Shako group, by midweek, I can start talking to them again about that challenge group that's starting on the 6th. My team has moved to doing a new challenge every month. It's going to start the first Monday and end on the last Friday. And we're doing a whole fresh new group each month. And so this is kind of how we generally plan out our month. Over on the right hand side here, you'll see says follow up. So these were people that had asked me about challenge groups or a challenge pack or whatnot in April, and they either after they asked didn't get back to me, or they did, and it was some of them had said, ask me in the next month, money is tight or whatever. And so I write their names down and I'm going to reconnect with them in the month of May. All right, so this is for next week, and I've already started kind of planning it out. I normally don't do this till Sunday, but just for the sake of being able to give you this video, this is my general schedule that I've set out for the week. You can say each morning at 6, which is really 5 my time. Confusing. My work schedule is in Eastern. My personal schedule is in Central, so I always adjust my calendar to Eastern. So that's really 5 for me. And I do my 30 minutes of my personal devotions each morning, and then I work out, and then I do a half hour of power hour. I will explain the power hour after I do the calendar because I split that up, and then I will do grading, my grading for my work, and then I start my job. And these throughout the week will trickle in with appointments with students or things that I have to do for work. But the blank areas at this point are pretty much set for work until 8 p.m. Some days I can get done around 7, but I pretty much have appointments at least until 7 every night. I try not to schedule them after that, but next week I have already some that are going to be after 7. So I have already planned out here at the bottom kind of what special posts I'm going to do throughout the week. So I am going to, on Tuesday, I'm going to do a Transformation Tuesday. I have not yet planned whose I'm going to do, or if I'm doing my own, or if I'm going to reach out to somebody. I have here that I'm going to do the coaching highlight, and so I've been trying to highlight a person on our team. And so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do a challenger spotlight. So I'm going to highlight one of my challengers that's doing well and announce that on my personal page. And then I'm for sure going to do a join my team kind of coach invite post. I try to only do one of those a week, in balance between that and an invite, but I try to only announce those once a week. My weekends here, these are kind of more a to-do list, and so I have a to-do list, and it doesn't necessarily matter the time, I just kind of put it there. On the left-hand side, you'll see it says the 4th, and then it says Patty. That means her Shakeology HD is coming up, and so I'm going to send her a message on the 2nd or the 3rd, reminding her to either, if she wants to keep it, that's great, or that she can delay or cancel it. And then I'm also going to plan out, I'm going to send some free Shakeology samples to some of my friends that have asked about it in the past but have not committed, and that I think would really benefit, or that I could see potentially wanting to use it. So I'm going to send some of those out. So that's kind of my general thoughts here about my scheduling. And you can see it's very detailed of how I schedule out my week, and that's intentional so that I can get everything done that I need to get done.